There's something about the woods at nighttime, something deep in our DNA, the feeling that we're not alone. For generations, people have told stories about the figures deep in the woods. Tonight we're going to explore that mystery, the legend of Bigfoot.
While hiking through Provo Canyon, a man was enjoying the stillness of the woods when something unexpected happened.
What the?
From the edge of the trees, a large shadowy figure suddenly emerged, stepping into sight. What's most striking is how the man reacted. He crouched behind a simple split-rail fence for protection. If a towering creature really was there, would that flimsy barrier offer any actual safety? Jared spent his birthday alone in a secluded Idaho forest where the roads were shut and he didn't encounter another person all day. That afternoon, he launched his new drone to capture the ridgelines and the stillness of the woods. The initial footage was calm, sweeping shots of trees and deserted paths until something unexpected appeared later in the recording.
Farragut State Park, and I had all the roads were closed, so I was pretty much the only one back there. I hadn't seen any cars coming through. Beautiful views. I hadn't seen anybody or anything until right here, and I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit, slow it down, and you can just see this figure running through. This is in slow motion, and then a little bit later, you'll see it in between the trees, running through at full speed. It's very quick, but
high among the trees near the center of the frame, a dark figure can be seen breaking from cover and sprinting through the woods. It moved upright and quickly weaving between the trunks where no trail existed. There were no other people present, no vehicles, and no sounds nearby to explain it. The movement seemed too large and fast for a bear on all fours, and its upright stride appeared human, except for its size and the way it covered ground. It ran out of view and disappeared into the forest. After thoroughly searching the area, Jared found no trace of what the drone had captured. What he filmed remains unexplained.
One researcher, Todd Standing, has spent years in the wilderness. He claims to have had not only encounters, but face-to-face contact. His footage has sparked controversy, admiration, and disbelief.
Right here, she's looking down at me. She's the last line of defense for me going into a position where I was going to get more footage.
Why did they let you get so close?
She didn't. I was moving in a ghillie suit, and I'd come see that there's snow there. I came in, I had success because it was a snowstorm so bad, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. So I got into this snowstorm. After the snowstorm, this is the day after, they came back down the mountain.
And where is this located?
This is close to Radium, British Columbia. And all this is Jane. So you can see everywhere there's snow. And now what's happening too is it's gone up way above, it was in the fall, So we had a -10 day with a snowstorm. Next day, it's like +15. So all the snow is melting like crazy, which creates sound and makes me better to be stealthy. So, but she's looking, she's closing in on me. And when she finally, nails it, that's Todd, he's there, literally a Sasquatch walks up behind me, grabs me by the ankle and pulls me out of my ghillie cloak.
Todd, that's some of the most unbelievable video I've ever seen.
It's never going to stop. And again, I've taken out people and showed them that. Survivor Man has been out with me. This footage is real. It's absolutely incredible because the eye spacing is non-human. And when you look at this, if it's non-human eye spacing, you clearly can see he's an elder. And the evidence to substantiate this footage is real is absolutely incredible because the eye spacing is non-human. And when you look at this, if it's non-human eye spacing, you clearly can see nasal moving.
There's his face
Yeah,
right in there.
I mean, it's clearly the blinking eyes, the wet eyes,
He looks human.
It does, but the spacing between the eyes are not human. And if you saw that in real life, you'd realize the head is, 15 inches across. This is Jake. So a Sasquatch I had incredible live interactions with. He was actually a friend of mine. I considered him a good teacher of mine. There you can see him blinking. And he's gone now. I haven't seen him in many years, which has been very upsetting to me.
You think he died?
No, I think he was a dominant young male and he's gone off. There he is. This is another video of Jake. He's just gone off to somewhere
This is
far away.
incredible video, Todd. This
Yeah.
is absolutely stunning.
And don't take my word for it. Come out with me and I show people this. This is a female. I call her Jane. That's the daughter of Seeger. And my colleague Ashley has incredible success with her. It was amazing to me. My native teacher, I initially thought this was just a male Sasquatch. My native teacher, here she is from a different angle, looked at that and said, wow, you filmed a female. Years later, I saw breasts on her and I've seen her around and I gauge what female Sasquatch do based on her tracks, which are the same size as the Patterson footage, and her interactions and the way she shows herself.
I've heard a lot of audio recordings, but sometimes these sounds don't leave you. They crawl under your skin. Like the Sierra sounds recorded by Ron Moorhead and Al Berry back in the early 70s. When those whoops turn into deep, guttural, almost speech-like tones, something about it feels wrong. Wrong in a way that's hard to explain. Maybe it taps into something buried in our DNA. A memory of predators that once hunted us. Or maybe it's because we're hearing something that sounds intelligent almost. Not just an animal sound, but language, in a place where there shouldn't be any.
Which one's like this?
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks. It's a hard act to follow.
It sounds like he talks to us and they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to travel to the Pacific Northwest to find stories like these. My own home state, Ohio, is one of the biggest hotspots in the country for Bigfoot sightings. The dense woodlands, winding rivers, and old mining hills of southern Ohio are filled with reports. Hunters, hikers, even whole families describing the same thing.
Believe it or not, a search party is now combing through some wooded area near Youngstown looking for Bigfoot.
I seen something. I don't know what it was. I seen something. That's all I know. And I got out and took a picture.
Well, it is that picture taken by that man that brought a team from Searching for Bigfoot Incorporated to Youngstown to look for the mythical creature. The organization says this is the time of year that Bigfoot is spotted most in Ohio because the creatures are migrating north.
We know they use rivers and creeks as byways and freeways, food, vegetation that they could eat, okay? All this was in those pictures.
Well, this is very serious stuff here. These guys are Searching for Bigfoot Incorporated. They spend 9 months a year traveling, looking for the creature. They are spending the weekend in Ohio. Members say that if they ever spot a Bigfoot, they will tranquilize it. Hopefully they will do it quickly before he catches them.
We would like to show you an amazing game camera capture, a family's experience with Ohio Sasquatch on their farm, and Bigfoot vocalizations from this area. The person that captured this image on their trail camera in Ohio claimed they don't know what it is. It appears Bigfoot in shape and color. Interesting capture. Josh writes RMSO. Me and my family have seen an all-black figure twice on a fence line coming from a pile of dead chickens from a chicken farm. It crossed 300 yards very fast. First my kids told me they saw Bigfoot. I just blew it off until me and a neighbor farmer seen it in the middle of the day with our own eyes. We are located in Minerva, Ohio. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Outskirts. I was never a believer, but now I am. Couldn't see its eyes or hair, nothing like that. Seemed to be decent size. I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. Was definitely taller and bigger. Crazy thing is, I have a thermal and coyote hunt a lot here and have never seen anything. But I don't know. Definitely saw it that day.
Look at it. It's looking at us. Whoop! It's right there.
Yeah.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, that's not a deer. What in the devil is that? That's a predator. Its eyes are facing forward.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is.
Oh, draw your weapon. I don't like to look at that. I see you. Those eyes are wide, too. Look at that.
Yeah, it is.
Those are big eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. You cocked?
Yeah, I can make this out in this bag.
Oh, fuck. All right, let's go.
Ones that are worth cut. I hope I got that on audio, because I don't know what the hell that is. And there it is again.
Shot. He's right behind that tree. The big. Look. And his hair's gray and black. Is that gray? Is that snow? That's not snow. It's gray. The towering figure. The heavy footsteps. The smell. And those strange vocalizations echoing across the valleys. The kind that make your hair stand up on your neck before you even know why. It's one thing to hear those sounds from far away, or on a video recording, but when they come from your own backyard, it changes the way you think about the dark outside your window.
It's pretty bizarre stuff. It's called Caught on Film at Salt Fork in Ohio, and apparently that Salt Fork Park area, it's pretty much a hotspot, so definitely worth a look. And the guy who filmed this, he's a YouTuber called Blue Tracker 122, I believe. Go check out his channel if you want to watch the full clip. Really odd stuff back to back. The first of which is him finding these bizarre tree sculptures, for lack of a better term.
Last 2 weeks ago, must have had a bad storm or something, because the thing might have fell, or they dragged it up here. Kind of weird. It's been the way they have this set up like this, and up there like that. That is weird. Wow.
You know, when trees fall, there's generally a stump left behind, right? Or a hole in the ground, something. We don't see that here. And we even hear Blue Tracker say they might have drug it up here.
Wow. I cannot believe this. Look at that.
And then he finds this.
I don't know what the hell that is. It's too far away.
So now I'm going to stabilize this, and I have picked one point here on this tree. You can see this little box that's on the screen the entire time, and you can watch the little keyframes here as it tracks that one point as I go along frame to frame. And now I'm going to apply what I've just tracked, and now it is stabilized to a degree, and here is what we're looking at out there, and I can't tell what that is.
It's quiet out here now. I don't see anything here.
Funny he says, I don't see anything now. I mean, he's got stuff all around him, weird shapes out in the grass, the deer, and then this.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Now he's got something else he can identify. So now we've got this stabilized. And if you watch this area right here, its face, mouth, and eyes, if I scrub back and forth, you can see it keeps glancing back over at Blue Tracker. Trying to stay hidden, but it just can't help but glance over. And more now that he's zoomed in, he knows he's looking at something. His camera's really shaky. But whatever it is, to me, I'm seeing something that looks kind of like that. Something that's just stooped out there, trying to remain hidden. So I'll just scrub on to the end now.
Whether these creatures are real, or imagined, or something that exists in the place in between that, the stories persist. They remind us that the world still holds mysteries. That even in the age of satellites and algorithms, the forest keeps its secrets. And sometimes, if you listen closely, you might just hear one of them calling back.